Also on the Hill yesterday, Kash Patel got into a heated confrontation with Senator Adam Schiff when the judiciary hearing on Charlie Kirk's murder investigation spiraled into discussions surrounding Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Watch this.
FBI employees are only terminated if they fail to uphold their oaths of office and duty.
You're not answering my question.
I don't have to answer your question yes or no, because we have countlessly proven you to be a liar in Russiagate, in January 6th. You are the biggest fraud to ever sit in the United States Senate. You are a disgrace to this institution and an utter coward.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised that you continue to lie from your perch and put on a show so you can go raise money for your charade. You are a political buffoon at best.
I think the word buffoon is kind, given what Mr. Schiff has done and what he told us. If you remember several years ago, he kept insisting that he had evidence. He would actually get in front of cameras with paper and say, here's the evidence about the Russiagate. And as it turns out, there was nothing. So to call him a buffoon, I think, is an understatement. It's kind because he did things far worse than buffoonery.
Well, I got to tell you, I was happy that somebody finally called out Adam Schiff. I mean, here's a guy who had these titled chairman of the Intelligence Committee.
Right.
When you come out and you hold a piece of paper and you say, yeah, President Trump colluded with Russia, and behind that title, people, of course, believe you.
Well,
he had absolutely no evidence whatsoever.
He shouldn't be called the chairman of the Intelligence Committee or former chairman. He should be called the former chairman of the Misinformation Committee, because that's what it was.
It's all politics all the time with Adam Schiff.
It is, and Kash Patel's fire is exactly what the American people voted for. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, terrific. Meanwhile, Senate Judiciary Chair Chuck Grassley releasing explosive records yesterday surrounding what was known as Operation Arctic Frost, a Biden-era FBI probe into the 2020 election, seeming to specifically target conservatives who objected to the election results. Watch this.
In total, 92 Republican targets, including Republican groups and Republican-linked individuals, were placed under investigative scope of Arctic Frost. On that political list was one of Charlie Kirk's group's Turning Point USA. Arctic Frost wasn't just a case to politically investigate Trump. It was the vehicle by which partisan FBI agents and Department of Justice prosecutors could achieve their partisan ends and improperly investigate the entire Republican political apparatus.
Yeah, they did not want to investigate the 2020 election.
The FBI sat on bribery allegations, Hunter Biden. Meanwhile, they're hunting Republicans. I'm so glad that this is coming to light because the American people deserve to know what was going on behind closed doors.
I mean, they're hunting Republicans. It's just unbelievable. And the fact that they're always the loudest voice in the room. You know, that's why they're getting all of this commentary as if there's some truth to them and not to the people who are actually poking holes.
Absolutely. It's so sickening to see them target groups like Charlie Kirk's group. That group had such an impact. Turning Point USA had such an impact on the young people in this country, was giving them a voice, a platform, and an outlet, and yet was targeted by the FBI. We now know.
Obviously, it did not work, Emily.